It's vacation time again. The Harding family adventure set has left the congestion, traffic, and smog of the East Coast and flown out west to the clear open air of Big Sky Country. Join us as we explore the crown of the continent known as Glacier National Park. This is the behind the scenes. On the morning of day 2, we woke up to find a rainy day. Fortunately, we only had 2 goals for the day. 1, buy elk meat, and 2, settle into our rental house in Hungry Horse, Montana. The first attempt to find elk meat failed, so we were off to find another place. Alright, so our first attempt at finding elk steak failed. But then we heard about this place, literally out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it's not nowhere. There's just, people are here. Anyway, we found this place, and elk is so expensive. It's like $40 for a ribeye steak, which is insane, but it's vacation, so what the hell. We got turned around a few times trying to find our rental house, but finally found our way to the Hungry Horse hideout. Once we arrived, it was clear that the place had not been cleaned, resulting in everyone having to do vacation chores. All right, so we got into the house. Here's the family in the house. And we realized so first of all, we're about an hour early. But none of the beds are made. The washing area's just got blankets, sheets, everything just kind of thrown on the floor. None of the beds are all stripped and just like a mess. And so this is how we found the house. Which is weird. And so this is going on Yelp. I may just post this whole video right on Yelp. That sucks. It's actually a really cool place, man. This is actually a really cool spot that my parents found for us to stay this week. And I mean, look at this backyard. It's really nice. It's beautifully nice, nicely manicured, and there's a hot tub, a sitting area, a fire pit. It's really beautiful. But they didn't clean it. There was no cleaning that happened. So the trash is all piled up here. And the house is entirely unkept. The beds were completely unmade. There was just laundry everywhere. There was used washcloths laying on the floor in the bathroom and in the tub. But other than that, it's actually really beautiful. We got tons of firewood, plenty of stuff. It's really, really nice. But they just really screwed up when it comes to getting the house ready. Just as an added update, we have Bob here sweeping up the kitchen because there's just food, chips, it's just stuff everywhere. So Bob's taking care of that. We have the laundry going now. Dad's back here making the bed. I already took care of the upstairs bed. So we still have some laundry that still needs to be done, but that'll be load number 2. Here's Dad making the bed nice and tight. You can bounce a quarter off that bad boy.
Military grade.
That's what I'm saying. All right, so shopping, grocery shopping, the initial grocery shopping excursion has happened. Allie and Mom are now stocking the fridge with the things we need for the next 24 hours. And as you can see, we have about 6 dozen. Oh my gosh, how many eggs do we have?
8. So many eggs.
8 dozen eggs?
Many eggs.
Tons of beer. A couple boxes of wine. Mountain Dew, which is way more Mountain Dew than I need, but I'll drink it. Snacks. But we don't have any actual dinner food for tonight.
We have no dinner food.
We have nothing to eat for dinner other than chips and beer. Since we didn't buy anything from the grocery store for dinner, we all decided to check out one of the local Hungry Horse establishments. The next morning, we set off the smoke alarms while trying to cook our daily bacon. This was not, I repeat, not, a pleasant way to start the day. After we got everything under control and had breakfast, we all set out for our first day in Glacier National Park. Since it was Father's Day, Dad got to decide what we did. First, we hit the visitor center, followed by the lodge. Then, Dad had us drive on a dirt road for 30 miles to the Polebride Mercantile. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Finishing off each day around the dinner table as a family is what brings everything together. These are the joyful moments we'll look back on and just smile.
When I was a little girl, my father would say, yeah.